Okay, time to go live. Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Cyberpunk 2077 on the base Xbox One, and after that we're doing the Xbox Series S, which is the cheapest current gen console. How are you guys doing? Welcome. So, 10 months later, how does it run? How does it look? Let's find out. So, doesn't drop FPS that much now? Well, good to know. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Welcome back. So as promised, we're checking out Cyberpunk on the Xbox One, then on the Series S. I saw that the next gen version was delayed, so I said what a better time to cover the base version. Hi McLean975, Jude Price, Hiro, Luka Tosic. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. 1 FPS, yeah. Probably. The one is actually drops below 720p. Ah, that's alright. Makes sense. Hey! Hey guys! How are you doing? Long time no see. No sé, Walter. Mientras el juego funcione, ni idea. Alright. I'm using a controller, by the way. Not trying mouse and keyboard on this one. I don't want to puke. So, let's go into the settings. The first thing that I'm turning down, motion blur, no thanks. But there's options for film grain and chromatic aberration, which I disabled because my eyes can't take so much. Let's play on normal. Excellent. And we're going to go Street Kid right away. And we see the woman for audience retention purposes. Sebastian Pokora, Joseph Morzadeh. Sorry if I messed that up. That's perfect. Just what I wanted. Look at that pixelated face. Perfect. Yeah, go with that. That's excellent. Next generation of gaming. Did you enjoy 2077? I haven't played it much, really. I do this for you guys, so you don't have to go through the pain. Wire was still here, just to suffer every night. I can feel my leg. In the Nomad intro, the mirror sometimes doesn't load on Xbox One. Oh no. For real? Okay, hang on. Gotta wait for the game to load. And it's on a hard drive, so it's going to take a few. I did more than 120 hours in 1 month. Well, that means that you enjoyed it. Happy for you, man. I put 100 hours. You don't know why? That's fine. That means that you enjoyed it, despite its flaws. Okay, press B to continue. Here we come. What about PS5? I don't know. The next gen version is delayed until next year. Same with Witcher 3. Okay. Reflection coming. Okay. Not so bad. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not 30 frames, but on the PC version, on this reflection, it was pretty bad as well. Let's fix the nose. Next gen version is delayed until 2077. Hell yeah. Yeah, no. Although, despite being the low resolution, the edges are super soft, so... Oh yeah. I can see the... yeah, I can see the TAA breaking on the low resolution.
Then you're gonna owe me one.
Did you see clothes loading just then? No, I haven't. As you can see then, the mirror is removed, of course. They need as many frames as they can render. Oh, I need to go upstairs. Oh man. Yeah, definitely when I spin the camera here, it drops frames. Without a doubt. Oh my. What am I doing with my life? Still, it's pretty insane that this runs on the Xbox One.
Hey Kirk, wanna talk?
Here we go. TAA is forced in the game. Why? Don't know. I mean, in a console, it kinda makes sense. You don't usually have that option.
Talk you up.
I'm going to skip everything,
Cut 'em
as always. CC Project Red, thanks for beta testing it, guys. No problem, man.
two ways, I get
Here we are. ¿Por qué siento que está tan mala la calidad? Y porque lo es. Es una Xbox One. Guys, this is the cheapest console of the last generation.
I know.
Yeah, I can see even the hair. Let me show you closer.
You swiped the ray field for me? I clear Pepe's account. Even tossed in a cut for
Let me
you.
skip ahead. So you can see there the artifacts of the TAA. But I mean, I thought it was going to be worse, honestly. Okay, let's continue.
How am I?
PS4 Pro version is more stable now. Or all versions should be more stable now. But I want to see once I get into the open world. Because I saw they removed some reflections, but yeah, when moving the camera here, I noticed that it drops below 30. It's so obvious. And I'm using a controller. Sí, Mateo, por supuesto, ya hice video al respecto. Let's get out. Okay.
Fat-ass motherfucker.
Okay, they kept the screen space reflections, which is interesting. Not sure if you guys can notice. There are screen space reflections. Although, weirdly enough, there is two different materials. One that is super reflective. And then there's a straight line. And that material is completely different. No longer wet. That's odd. No sé, Pablo, en eso estoy. Another reflective surface. Interesting. On Xbox One, they still kept the screen space reflections. To a certain degree. But I noticed that the frame rate is below 30.
Yep, no.
More FOV, less frames. There's an FOV slider? Are you serious? Hang on. Let me check that out for you. Probably no FOV slider. Yeah, no. No way they put a FOV slider on a console, especially if it runs this bad.
Got back from.
Sí, puede ser, Walter, pero ta. Eso no sería stock. So people are saying that on an SSD on the One S, it improves texture loading, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I mean, who puts an SSD on a One S?
Take the ramp back of the
I don't know, that's
Where
kinda
to stop.
not realistic, I think. Alright.
Your return to NC has been good.
Unfortunately, cannot skip this, gotta wait a little bit more. The One X had an FOV slider and a high FOV, less FPS. That's insane.
But I'm getting by. Appreciate
Yeah, but it's not so bad, actually. I thought it was going to look worse. The frame rate is definitely dropping below 30 pretty often, but
Went there without expectation.
I mean, considering the hardware, it's better than I anticipated.
Maybe it'll
It wasn't.
work out for the best.
There are diving parts that Digital Foundry showed that used to drop near single digits. Oh, that's insane. We're going to be checking those out once we get to the city. Good God, I didn't pre-order. Well, you were a lucky one. You were a lucky one. But I noticed that the resolution is below 900p, without a doubt. Especially when I move the camera into places with more stuff on the screen.
Stop the car.
Can you test out the lossless scaling up on PC? I tried it. It was a confusing mess. Trust me. I tried it on multiple games. 3 out of 13 games worked for me. Lossless scaling has been pretty garbage for me with FSR.
To settle our biz.
Yeah, they did refund, so that's a good move.
Got an offer for you, Patty. So listen up.
I didn't refund it because I needed to make more videos as they fix it.
Street. I'll give you the Glen. Done deal. No more restless nights.
This game needs FSR on PC, yeah. And every game does.
One more fucking word.
If they delayed the game another year, this is what we would have got. Yeah,
Means you're worth
probably.
shit around here and capable of your
Who
own.
knows? Yeah, I
Well,
guess so.
Anything else?
It seems our conversation has come to a close.
Yeah, the conversation is over. Can I continue, please?
Never know who's got a barrel at your six. You neither, shit bucket.
How you doing, Mr. Santiago? Discovered your channel last year with Cyberpunk video. It's a roundabout. Yeah, true. Yeah, and to think that my biggest live stream was Cyberpunk 2077 on PC. And now I'm playing it on the worst console. On the slowest console. Yeah, I can see those artifacts.
Left around here. This might
Especially in those buildings. So it is a very strong TAA solution. Very strong. It's super soft.
this place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did.
I mean, just look at the driver. I mean, you can see that,
Pull up
yeah,
here.
and that bridge into the
I'll
distance.
just strap down below.
So soft.
Here.
But it works, so. At least I tried.
Could be useful.
I don't know, man. I played from the launch day and it was fine, no bugs. Well, you're a lucky one.
2 years.
Thanks.
I mean, you must be one of the few.
Gotta go.
So go with God.
Alright. We taking control. Yep. Let's go to the elevator. Textures are not bad, actually. They're not incredible, but they're okay. But moving the camera, I can notice that it drops below 30. Still does.
You don't belong here.
But still, I'm surprised that they kept the reflections. That's kind of interesting. On PC, you can somehow turn off the AA. Yeah, I think so. There has to be a way.
Status.
Yeah, here are more screen space reflections.
Rick's one of the good guys. You'll see.
Yeah, without screen space reflections, it will look off. Here we come. Okay, the ground is looking nice and shiny. This is no cube map, as you can see. Screen space reflection, good. Although pretty grainy. Like on the low setting on PC, I think. Look at those reflections when I move. There's a lot of graininess to the reflections. But that's okay, at least there is a reflection. I cannot complain, really, about that. At least they are there.
Kirk, I see the ride.
Your moment to shine, kiddo. Good luck.
You saw that GeForce Now has a 3080 Super.
Let's take
I didn't know that. Never used GeForce Now. In my country, kinda odd to have that technology.
See?
Here it comes. Hang on a second, let me try something super quick.
Where to go?
It might lag the stream for a couple seconds, but I want to see if I can record lossless footage while I'm streaming. That would be incredible. But it's probably going to kill the live stream, so hang on a minute. Let me try that out. Okay. The encoder seems to be fine. Everything appears to be okay. Okay. So apparently I can actually record lossless footage while I'm doing a live stream. That's cool as heck. Let me check that out super quick. Did the live stream freeze or something, or it was fine? The only lag should be from the game, not from the live stream. Okay, yeah, it seems to have been working fine. That's perfect. Is there any way to see your profile picture in a larger scale? It looks nice. Not right now. You can right click on my profile picture on my profile and put view the image, but that's about it. It was fine. Okay, gotcha. So I can do lossless footage. Nice. That means that I can analyze the frame rate after I finish recording this, which is awesome. It was up all the time. Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to be able to record the lossless footage for this. So you'll see, guys, how I see console frame rates, not in real time,
What are you doing?
But I can do it pretty easy. Yeah, down into the ground. Yeah. Here comes the demanding part. You never freeze. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it, guys. Okay, skip ahead. Yeah, whatever. We're already being here. Okay, awesome. So time to capture some footage. Some raw footage. Is it playable? I'm trying it. That haircut gained you 5k subs today because it's so good. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Cuts and skipping is consistent with the glitches of the actual game. Yeah, could be. Doesn't sound outlandish right now. Alright. Press B to continue. Okay, here we come.
Motherfucker.
Whoa, that's frame rate. Let me reload that save file. Very quick. This is version 1.31, by the way. Removing SSR might not necessarily drastically improve performance. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I'm going to start recording the raw footage. Because I already saw that frame rate drop when moving the head was insane. So yeah. At least this is playable from what I'm seeing. It ran worse and crashed a lot on my launch PS4 Pro. Yeah, I mean, this is patch 1.33, so should be improved. But hey. Give me 1 sec. We're loading those assets. It's a hard drive, it takes a while. So yeah. Come on, you got this. I want this game on calculator like Doom. That's coming soon, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're back here. Nice. So I hack this and I skip everything. Loading looks cheap game. What do you mean? What does that even mean, man? Sí, tal cual, Pablo.
Get the fuck out.
Okay. Easy.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, I can see those artifacts, especially
Rayfield's mine.
on those slides
Never heard of
in the
thieves,
background.
Arthur?
Look at those.
Finders keepers. I was first.
Look at that shimmering.
One of two ways to do this.
I love this.
Either
This is
way,
great.
The ending's the same.
It feels like I'm playing on a lower end computer. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, those grainy reflections, we can see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you guys were saying, probably due to the how CPU demanding the game is on this console, removing reflections wouldn't have changed much, because that's GPU related in general. Okay, I skipped everything. Now, reality comes. So a new loading screen is coming. And that's when I'm going to start recording a very short clip to see the frame rates. Did you watch Uncharted movie trailer? No, I haven't. I will. It's the one with Spider-Man in it. I cannot call him Tom Holland. It's Spider-Man. Sí, tal cual, Pablo. Estoy de acuerdo. Who at CD Projekt Red looked at this and thought, yep, this is okay. Probably nobody.
Honestly, for a second,
Holy hell, that frame rate drop.
wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
Same. Stents is out to get.
Does high times load screens are because of the hard drive? Yeah, hard drive.
Really think his sense of honor saved us?
Well,
Okay, let's skip
and the fact
this.
these Haywood
Oh,
boys
I cannot.
like us.
Okay. Yeah, but I can see...
If I hadn't come
Yeah, I can see the resolution drop in real time actually.
right now,
It's pretty aggressive
Job was
dynamic
done from the
resolution.
start.
Is this game actually good? I don't know. I haven't played much. I've been mostly looking at the frame rate. You see, the story is okay.
God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
Yeah, that frame rate though.
I know you.
I mean, look at these guys. If I look into those stairs right there, see those stairs? If I move the camera around,
Hello.
they change resolution in real time. I mean, you can see the resolution moving around. If I just move the camera, there is more or less shimmering. If I look at Jackie, then I look at the stairs.
Gonna be
Yeah.
long?
I can see the resolution moving in real time. That's insane. Never saw that before in a video game.
Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe owes him big and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
I'm hyped for Witcher 3 next gen. Well, I mean, Witcher 3 was a good game.
Slimy Kirk.
And it was...
Like that.
had its issues,
They say.
but it was a legendary video game.
Cartels? No.
I still cannot believe that CD Projekt Red made Witcher 3.
I guarantee you. None of
Yeah, that poor Xbox One. Still plays bad on high-end PCs too.
them were dirty.
Yeah, it depends on the settings as well. But it still needs work.
Lunch.
Lunch.
You would not believe my mama's chili. Best in town. Getting one of my good feelings.
But man, look at that. Look at those transparencies
About us.
for the foliage.
Such a kind of chemistry, you know?
Look at that. That's insane.
Come on.
That shimmering. That shimmering. That blurriness, better said. Yeah, it feels like a switchboard.
Okay, food it is.
That's a good way to put it, I'd say. Yeah, it looks like the Switch version. Never knew Cyberpunk was on Nintendo Switch. How do you people like Digital Foundry have FPS graph for console? They have a video talking about that. You can look it up. But personally, I use Teardrop, which is a video analyzing tool. But you need to record lossless footage. Otherwise, it won't count frames correctly. So yeah. Let's do a very early test. Apologies if there's any issues. Want to try something super quick. Let me see if I can show you the FPS analyzer.
Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams.
There I am.
This town, love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of a
Did you ever finish playing a game with a really bad performance? Yeah, when I was a kid, I did that all the time. Nothing new for me. Okay, let me show you something super quick, guys. Whoa, my frame rate there. My PC was kind of dying for a second. So, window capture. No window capture. I'm going to add a display capture. While the game loads, I'm going to analyze the frame rate. I mean, why bother? Okay. So there's my display capture. So I have a lossless footage right here that I just recorded. Yeah, this one. So I open Teardrop. I add the file there.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building.
So
Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her.
lossless footage. And let's see.
Speaking of which,
Let's count those frames.
catch you a little something.
So options, this is 60 frames, not 360.
Brush up on your dance moves.
What
Target
else?
practice in VR.
Pixel difference of 3. And let's see those preliminary FPS tests. So export. And let's go. Let's see. So how bad is it? Hang on, it's counting the frames. Okay, 27 FPS, 28. 30 frames when looking at the ground. So yeah, as you can see, this is not real time. I have a recorded footage, lossless footage, and I run it through this software so I can see the frame rate. I mean, it's open source, you can download it, it's called TR Drop. But as you can see, you need lossless footage for it to work. But as you can see, when I look into the distance, it immediately drops below 30. So yeah. Now this is version 1.33.
Well,
But I mean, the frame times are spiky, but the frame rate seems to be in the upper 20s, low 30s. I was expecting, I mean, while playing the game, it feels below 30. So the issue seems to be the frame time, not the actual frame rate. So that's pretty interesting. Those are the first numbers I'm doing. Of course, I'm going to do a 10-minute video later, but this is like my first look at it. As you can see, when the camera is standing still, it's 30 frames because the dynamic resolution adjusts. But right now it's solid 30. Yeah, it's 1.33, I think. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be 30 frames until the camera moves. Once the camera moves, well, you're screwed. I'll continue that later.
well,
Let's come back. Let's come back to the console. Anyway, we skipped the tutorial.
Not now, Jack. No time. Maybe later.
sure, sure.
So yeah, that was a quick look to see the performance. One sec. Anyway, we're back into the game now.
Let's do this.
And what I want to record now is the part where we're shooting in the street. We're going to record everything actually.
Elevator, this way.
So I start recording the lossless footage. And there we go. Wish me luck. I'm in the elevator. Have you played Max Payne Trilogy? Yeah, some of my favorite games. Right there.
Targets Sandra Dorset. Targets biomarker.
Sandra Dorset.
Suspected abduction.
I'm tired of kidnapping Sandra Dorset.
Already. Not sure in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phone.
I'm doing the Series S once I get into the open world.
Squad. Charming.
Bug. Could at least try to be nice.
You want
Come on.
nice, supportive,
Okay, I have the gun.
handheld life.
Yeah, definitely like not having glasses on. Like some people would say. But here it should be where it looks the best actually because it's a close location. Man, that camera movement.
On his
Target should be inside the door. I got 0 eyes on
Anyway.
Interpret on your own, V?
I am deeply disappointed with the God of War reveal on PC. Why? More people can play the game. Holding LB. Let's hack this door. Oh my, I'm such a hacker. Just like in real life. Okay, there's a bug here with the with the material. Look at this. My shadow is affecting the material for some reason. I can dance. Yeah, it's so weird. My shadow affects the texture in this door. That's pretty funny.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2.
Apuntar con un frame rate bizarro, sí, tal cual. Yeah, guys, if I can play this game on the One S, anybody can.
The hell's ahead?
Hey, Ramesh Ravikumar, how's it going, man? Let's just shoot him. Yeah, it's so difficult to aim. And this should be the best running part, since it's not the open world location. So yeah, not sure if it's dropping below 30 all the time or it's just bad frame time. The frame pacing feels off. I'm going to have to use the aim assist. I'll need it. The frame rate really this bad? I mean, it's what you see on the screen. But what seems to be off is the frame pacing actually. In this part it actually feels okay. But I cannot hit anything. Okay, here's where it drops. Good. I can feel it.
Out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. 2 steps to grease the lock.
Oh man.
On the sensor.
What am I doing with my life?
You're clear to go.
Nice gun.
Where the
Did
hell
your
is
husband give it to you?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
That's a Spider-Man 1 reference, by the way. Nothing against husbands. And when I use this gun, the frame rate dies. Look at this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see the resolution dropping when I'm shooting this gun. Okay, how do I drop? There we go. Sandra Dorset, is that you?
Jesus fucking Christ.
How much FPS? Probably. You get your rent when you fix this goddamn door. You get your frame rate when you fix this goddamn game. For the first time, someone said my name right. Well, happy to be that person. I'm going to.
NC570442.
How many gigabytes
Trauma team
do I have free?
Platinum.
300. Okay, I have 300 gigabytes
Dead if she sneezed.
to keep recording footage, which is good. PS4 runs just as bad. Yeah, I know, but
found the
usually the Xbox One runs everything worse than the PS4, so this is the worst version by far. So I wanted to check it out. That's what my channel is about. Things I shouldn't be running on certain hardware. Although, it's not that bad actually. I mean, the frame pacing is super off. But the game doesn't look that bad, at least not indoors. We'll see once we get into the open world, but indoors it's okay. It really depends. But yeah, the draw distance, I mean, look at the draw distance of this. I'm going to pause the recording for now. Look at this. See that line under Jackie? I walk
Fuera, get her out. Terry's.
and there it goes. It shows up, it goes back. Shows up, comes back. So yeah, even the draw distance is pared back, which makes sense. I mean, it's understandable. Is it playable on Series S? Yeah, Series S should be solid 30, we'll see. Gotta get out first. No FSR, cause they are in bed with Nvidia for a long time? I mean, maybe. But probably not. Doesn't matter really. I mean, people find a way to inject it later. Okay. Yeah, please take her. I want to go to the open world. Can you please let me... Thank you. Oh man, that texture. Jesus Christ. I think that there's some particles. Some broken particles going on there.
5 steps back. Now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's some broken particles going on. Not sure if that's the game's art style, or it's actually supposed to look like that. Oh. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that, Mr. Doctor. One X has better FPS too. Well, yeah, makes sense. It's a faster console. That's how it's supposed to be. How many FPS on PS2? I mean, we're not playing on the PS2 right now. I'm kidding. Okay, let's get back. Y no, mataron su reputación así, de cabeza. For the people asking, no, Cyberpunk 2077, I mean, CD Projekt Red threw their reputation to the ground. I mean, everybody that trusted them won't trust them again. But at the same time, they will probably fix the game and everybody will love them again, so...
Don't get used to it.
This is for now. If they manage to fix the game, everyone will have apologies for CD Projekt Red, I think.
I'm beat as it is.
People don't think straight at times. have zero hopes for this game. That's fine, makes sense. Okay, what now? Yeah, sure, let's call her. I'll pause the recording since I want to record the part that we are fighting against another vehicle. Incomplete on consoles. This alpha build for all platforms. Everyone who claim other one is a lie. Okay. I mean, this game is was definitely not going to fit on the current gen consoles. The fact that it's actually running is insane, at least in my opinion. But they should have shown footage of this version, not the next gen platforms, which is this version but running on next gen consoles.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Alright,
Word's out, the NCPD is gonna put
let's get into the car.
I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight. We better put it in fifth.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm driving.
Okay, time to record once more. This is the part where a lot of stuff will come to the screen. This is where it drops frames. It's not insane, it's a miracle. Well, yeah, that's a good point. Well, good point, yeah. What is the crowd density in console? Probably a low setting. I mean, look at that pop in of those screens into the distance. Yeah, no. Oh my god, that frame rate. And there's still reflections, why?
City like any other.
Okay, that's fine, reflections look good. Very grainy, but at least they are there. But that draw distance and that resolution, yeah, this is the lowest I've seen the resolution so far in the game. That's insane. That car is running slow or it's like 15 FPS. I don't know, man.
Jackie.
I don't know.
Down Watson, remember?
Should have released on last gen. Yeah, I think they should have skipped it, but they announced it a while back, so. Yeah, the reflections are nice, but they are very grainy. Here it comes. Moment of truth. Yeah, definitely below 30 in this section. Holy hell. Yeah, aiming is difficult. I'm going to focus all my attention on the aim assist. Okay, I think I killed all the enemies though. Yep. Okay. Oh, never mind. The funny thing is, when I kill everyone, even if I don't shoot them, they'll crash into the wall like this. Okay, it didn't even explode, like on the PC version, so there's no explosion. I don't know what happened there.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad.
So yeah, let me check out something super quick.
Let's just focus on getting home.
Anyway, going to pause this. You can't play like this? Well, that's fine. I understand. Understandable, have a great day.
Pulling out all the stops.
Kinda proves how garbage the last gen hardware was towards the end of the generation. Yeah. I mean, just look at this police car.
Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you?
Really?
I mean,
What's it that makes me
look at those pixels.
Gold?
That has to be below 720p. I mean, come on.
Much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
It only crashed like 15 times on PS4.
Worry sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be
If you shoot fast enough, the van just stops before hitting the wall. Well, that didn't happen.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Give me one sec. While I wait, I'm going to check on my phone how the live stream looks.
Okay, on your way.
But it's definitely pretty low resolution. Let me see. I'm watching my own live stream on my phone. Okay, let's see. When I move the camera. Oh, okay. It's fine on the live stream. I thought my live stream was laggy, but it's the game. Yeah, it looks like 540p, definitely. Especially in these rainy sections. In the rainy sections it's more noticeable because the reflections are super grainy. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Holy smokes.
Doesn't look like your average boss.
Yeah, those 2 pixels shot the other 2 pixels. Yeah, those 2 pixels really showed them.
MTech rolls in when things fly out of hand.
That's hilarious.
There, though. Just a midday snack for 'em.
15 FPS? No, I don't think so. This feels like 20 to 30. 15, I know what 15 FPS is. This is definitely not it. It's definitely over 20. The thing is that the frame pacing is off. It reminds me when I had a Celeron processor and Intel HD graphics. Well, now you gotta show some 6 FPS before you redeem yourself. What do you mean? Oh, due to the shooting? Yeah. That's important. Should have thought about that earlier. 1296p to 1800p on Series X. Okay. How are they going to optimize it for the next gen? Okay. We're back home. Nice. Let's get out of the car, please. A lot of stutter, that's the problem. No, the stutter is noticeable when you move the camera, but at least there's no tearing.
Sweet dreams then.
Get out of the car.
I said hi.
Have you ever played Blade Runner from 1997? No, I haven't. Haven't got the chance. I was born in 95, so the oldest thing I played was Monkey Island. But back then I didn't know anything about gaming, so it was like just luck. Apartments. Yeah, let's go to my square bed.
Bud?
Forgot earlier. A runner.
Yeah, the frame time is bad. The frame rate seems to be into the 30s, upper 20s, mid 20s maybe. Whoa, it froze. What the hell? And look at this material. Yeah, that's definitely how it should look. Alright, back into the room. And let's see if they fix the sleeping animation. Okay, they didn't fix it, I think. No. It still sleeps incorrectly. Who sleeps like that? You put your head in the pillow. Why? I'm blown away that they still hadn't changed that animation. It's such a basic thing. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's grab those grenades. We want those frames as low as we can. Perfect. Okay, I will start recording once more. Now that we are outside, it's daytime.
I think I might have caught
Oh
something
my god, that frame time.
when I jacked into that Corpo's biome line. Then I had the neurovirus.
Yeah, when I'm looking into the parts where I know that there's the rest of the level,
Feeling in my stomach churning.
Okay, let me
it feels unresponsive.
throw in some threads, meet me downstairs.
Holy hell. So inconsistent. Yeah, my eyes. Help!
Shit.
Send help. Okay, I should be going that way. How do I get there? I always get lost in this part. Oh, never mind. I just remembered. It's pure suffering. Yeah. Hang on, I want to get outside. And I'll be swapping to the Series S. I'll drive around a little. Oh my, that freeze. Yeah, well, what the hell is this? I mean, this is supposed to be a fence. Look at this, guys. This is a fence, right? Well, not for long. Just go and it becomes pixels. It becomes blur. Absolute pain. Look at that TAA artifacting. That's insane. Yeah, no, we're going downstairs. Let's go down. Let's go to the entrance. Oh my, what am I doing with my life?
If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
Why says that this guy in the camera is one Xbox One S? I am Mr. 1S. I'm unplayable. And I stutter quite a bit. Okay, moment of truth. I don't know what it is about Cyberpunk 2077, but the TAA implementation seems way noisier than any other TAA. Yeah, I agree. Okay. This is the part that drops frames for me on the PC. And I can definitely see dropping frames here as well. And the NPC amount appears to be medium to low. Yeah, oh man. Ah, that frame rate. My eyes. Please get out of the car. I need it for benchmarking purposes. Thank you, sir. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Why? Why did I wake up today and decide to do this? Oh my god. Yeah, no. 720p to 900p, more like 720p to 540p. It's so aggressive on the resolution. Yeah, it's super aggressive on the resolution. I mean, let me zoom in for you guys so you can understand what I'm going through. So, try to look at the cars that I run into. Look at how the resolution breaks when I start driving around. Look at those cars into the distance. What the hell? I mean, they have an aggressive dynamic resolution, but it's still not aggressive enough. Still not aggressive enough. It needs less pixels. Anyway, I'll stop recording right here. And I'll do a quick recording just to see how this section actually runs. So I'll do a very short clip. So we do a small sample of the frame times and the frame rates, because this is super slow. But if I get out of the car and walk around, okay, that didn't load. Some assets take a lot of time to load. So yeah, this feels like a Nintendo Switch version. Oh my god. So if you ever say that your PC is bad, play Cyberpunk on 1S. Alright, let's do grenades. Come on, explode. Oh, let's see the... Okay, the car didn't have an explosion. The car just swapped the model to a burning car. I saw that. Come on, police. I have a gun. This is dreadful, guys. Ah, my eyes. Okay, I had enough. I had enough for now. I'm tired. My eyes. Okay, let's do a quick comparison. Not that I'm here, we might as well. So I'm going to enable my other monitor and we're going to check those frames. So give me 1 sec. We are doing this. Alright. With that out of the way, whoa, sorry for the lag. I'm getting some lag here and there. Let's do a display capture of my display. So let's see the frame rates in that small section, just as a small sample. Let's see how it went. So we grab the latest footage that I recorded while driving around. We open the options. This is, well, the maximum is 30, let's be honest, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, 3 pixel difference should be good enough, and let's try that. Okay, so it's going to start getting frames, and let's see, it's counting the first frames. The first frames are always super low. Okay, 25, 26. Okay. It seems to be doing its job. So as you can see, it's not 15 FPS, but the frame time is so inconsistent that it feels below 30. That's kind of the problem here, it seems. It also drops below 30, but it's so aggressive with the dynamic resolution that the frame rate is not stable, the frame time isn't stable either. They're staring at the top of the screen here. Yes, it's rough as hell. I mean, look at this, 24 FPS. That's insane. I cannot believe. Well, I can't believe it's Cyberpunk. It was kinda to be expected. Anyway, let's go back to the Xbox. So yeah, super muddy, super rough. So let's go now for the 1S. The 1S, for the Series S, which should be 1080p to 900p. Let's find out, shall we? We turn off the 1S and we swap to the Series S. Okay, here we go. Santiago nerd, yeah, I am. That's kind of the point. That's kind of the point of the channel. Okay, so this is the Series S. So let's see what the current gen console can do. Which should be 1080p to 900p dynamic res. And that should do. Hopefully. Okay. Dude, you're being annoying. Please, please go away, mister. Let's see how fast it loads. Thanks for the reminder why I never should pre-order any game. Yeah, never pre-order, guys. Remember, no pre-orders. No pre-orders. The Series S runs at maximum at 1440p according to VG Tech. On Cyberpunk, I doubt it. According to the internet, it appears to be under 1080p. Okay, 1296p average, gotcha. So 1440p dynamic res can drop to 900p. I think that's a better way to put it. Here we go. Never pre-order except God of War on PC. Well, yeah, maybe. It all depends. I mean, in that case you already know that the game is good. The thing is, how does it run? That's kind of the pre-order avoidance that I would have. You first see how it runs on the PC, and then, well, then we'll see. Okay, come on, sync the footage, please. Not the footage, the... But still, looking at the footage I recorded, oh my god, it's so rough. Yeah, that's a big resolution difference, but remember that on the 1S, it's also wildly up and down, that resolution. Okay, definitely the menu is way sharper. Way sharper. Without a doubt. Okay, here we come. The Ripper Dog. So, time to see the loading times. Here we go.
Did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Fuji?
Horizon Zero Dawn was rough when it was first released on PC. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't even pre-order God of War. You never know. Okay, the game is ready. Nice. It loaded pretty quick. Okay, yeah, this is miles better. Yeah, no comparison. This is way sharper. Way sharper. And graphically way more stable. I mean, although there's still some bugs on the hands. But yeah, there's no comparison. Definitely.
What was I supposed to do?
Still I'm seeing a lot of pop-in for the characters. And well, the characters are still pretty pretty garbage in my opinion. Nice headshot though. Series S, folks have said it's the 1660 Ti or the 5600 XT. Don't know. What do you mean? As a comparison point, it depends on the game really. I mean, some games are amazing on the Series S, some others not so much. So yeah. Okay, so this one is way more playable, without a doubt.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear
So yeah,
about
let's see.
the aircraft carrier docked in Night City?
Now I'm going to record some footage.
Apparently the corp
Hopefully that goes right.
Japanese waters. Afraid some local
But it seems that this one is stable 30. And it loads much quicker. So I start recording. Alright, let's go. Oh, hang on. I screwed up.
It's all in the report.
Let's see if this destroys my live stream. I'm pushing my PC to its absolute limit. Okay, it appears to be fine. So on the Series S, yeah, way sharper, but I mean the 1S was below 900p. So it feels way smoother. Oh, nice car. And thank you so much to Ashraf Octavian Wiovo for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0. Sorry if I messed up your name. Welcome to the family, new member on the channel. I hope you enjoyed the emojis next to your name and the icon next to your name and the emojis that come with it. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. He says bro, and I say, hey, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. And still the shadow draw distance is pretty poor. Reminds me of the PC version on the 1050 Ti with a higher resolution. And the reflections are still grainy, but nowhere close. I mean, the 1S, way better than the 1S. But still, at least on this one it feels very smooth. Yeah, way better. The 1S version was a mistake, without a doubt. So yeah, they should have cancelled the current gen versions. Because even the current gen consoles are having trouble with the visuals, I mean. And thanks Nono Atata for becoming an awesome supporter as well. Thank you so much, man. Hope you enjoyed the icon next to your name and the emojis. CPU encoding, the more cores and threads the better. What do you mean, CPU encoding? Is the live stream lagging? I'm using the GPU. Controls feels better than 1S, yeah, way better. I mean, the game is super responsive in comparison. But I'm comparing unstable frame times below 30 frames per second to... I would say this feels like locked 30 frames. For the little I've been playing, although the draw distance still pretty poor on both the shadows and the objects. I mean, you can clearly see that pop in. Super aggressive. Livestream is fine. Okay, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, I'm experimenting recording raw footage live. And well, it's pretty demanding recording raw footage. I mean, I already consumed 100 gigabytes of my SSD to record half an hour of footage. Yeah, this feels like medium settings, without a doubt. I played it, whoa. I played it on the PC quite a bit, and this feels like medium settings, yeah. Definitely. Especially on that draw distance. The shadows, the resolution appears to be okay-ish, but the draw distance of both the shadows and the oh man, and the in-game objects can be pretty poor. Yeah, here it feels like it's below 30. Not entirely sure. But yeah, in comparison to the 1S, this feels solid on the frame rate department. Let's see those reflections. Yeah, I've seen worse. Yeah, they are less grainy in comparison to the 1S. So yeah. The Series S doesn't do that bad. This is what the 1S version should have been. 1080p, 30 frames per second. This is how it should have run on the last gen consoles, I'm guessing. But that wouldn't be reality. Okay, some random stairs that I cannot climb. Hopefully I didn't die. No, we're fine. Sí, tal cual, Hiro. Yeah, some people are saying this is basically a 1080p console going forward. I think so. Once games start being more optimized for the current gen consoles, I'm guessing we're going to get 1080p very often. Okay, even in the water we got those screen space reflections. And there's still no interaction with the water surfaces when shooting at it. When shooting at it. Ugh. My language. Ladder. Stairs, sorry, ladder. Okay, let's go all the way back. Please, I need a car, sir. FSR will help out the Series S a lot. Yeah, it will. Definitely. Yeah, I cannot get over that shadow draw distance though. It really is like the medium settings on the PC in that regard. Every entry console is going to be tomorrow's 1S. Yeah. Definitely. Let me reload that save that I was doing. And I'm going to be doing some shooting very quickly, and then we do a very quick performance test. You don't have to say if shoot anyway. Yeah, I mean, I tried to do it nicely, but I didn't have enough strength to open the door apparently. So I can just shoot him and open the door anyway. Kind of a random mechanic, if you ask me. So yeah. What is this setting equal to on PC? Seems to be medium settings with medium crowds. Now that I'm seeing the crowds. Yeah, it seems to be medium crowds. Yeah, also the reflections are less grainy than low settings on PC. So I'd say those highs, Jesus. That's creepy as hell. So as I was saying, the reflections seem to be more like medium settings on the PC. The screen space reflections. They are not as grainy as on PC's low settings. And the ambient occlusion appears to be medium settings as well. So I would say overall medium settings. And the shadow draw distance, I mean, yeah, this happens on the PC version as well. That they disappear. But let's do what I always do. A couple grenades on this car. And we explode. Okay, at least here there is an explosion. Which on the Xbox One S was missing. So it feels like 30 frames. Which, considering how it ran on the One S, feels pretty solid so far. In terms of performance, which GPU is Series S close to? It depends on the game, really. Some games do amazing work on the Series S, some others not so much. I would say in multi-platform games it feels more like a 1650 Super to 1660 Super, like that. And in some other games it can be like a 2060, so it really depends on the game. And how the developers take advantage of the hardware or not. Alright. So I recorded 8 minutes of raw footage to analyze. Perfect. What we're going to do now is record a very short clip to see a sample of the frame rate, like I did a few minutes ago. So, does Cyberpunk 2077 have next-gen versions, or is it just backwards compatibility? It's backwards compatibility. Let me show you in my games. Here we go. The backwards compatible games do not have the X and S banner there. So it's running through backwards compatibility. CD Projekt Red delayed the next-gen patches. So, yeah. Anyway. So let's do that again, super quick. So we go full explosion. Stop doing that game, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Okay, that should drop the frame rate significantly. Now the people disappeared, I think. Yeah, most people disappeared. Somebody call the police. Okay, 33 seconds of footage, that's enough. I don't need more for now. Let's compare. Super quick. Now that I'm here, I might as well. Jesus, my throat. Okay. Sorry for the lag, if there's any. So now I'm going to show you how it runs on the Series S. A very small sample of what it can do. So, okay. So I grab my desktop. Here we are. So let's check out those frames on the Series S. No matter these days, no, it's doing damage lately. Okay. We get that raw footage in. So lossless footage. Those 30 seconds are recorded. Let's see how that goes. I'll need an upper limit of 60 FPS, pixel difference of 3 like on the 1S, and that should do. Export. Okay, so it's going to count the frames. Give it a few seconds. This very early thing that I'm testing. Let's see if it locks to 30 frames. Okay, it's unlocked. I don't trust those numbers. It was definitely not unlocked. Something is off. Hang on. Let me get back that pixel difference to 0. Yeah, that shouldn't be over 30. It should be locked 30s. What the hell? Oh well. I'll have to analyze this separately then. Yeah, definitely not worth looking at it right now. Okay. So the footage tells me that it's over 30, but I don't trust it really. It didn't feel like 35. It felt more like locked 30s. So yep. Let's go back to the beginning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's locked 30s. Something is off there. But that's the thing with analyzing footage. It can be inconsistent. Is that on Series S? Yeah, it's Series S. Let's try the rescue. This is the part that drops frames the most so far. His real name is Santiago, 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 Santiago. Yeah. I mean, after playing again the 1S version, this feels like 120 frames. But it's locked 30s, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Okay, here we come. The demanding part. Okay, yeah, without a doubt, this is miles ahead the 1S version. Shoot who? There's nobody in there. So yeah, it runs way better. I'll pretend that I'm shooting them. Just crash. Crash into the wall. Come on. Really? I'm disappointed. Sí, tal cual.
It's okay.
Ya veremos, madraco.
Just focus on getting home.
But yeah, it feels way smoother. And the resolution feels more consistent. So yeah. Let's go back to the beginning. And we're recording that as well. But it's pretty solid so far. I could aim just fine. The only issues with the aim now is my brain. How many frames can I adjust to? New profile picture? Yes. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 Corp.
Okay, here we go. There are still some bugs with the shadows. Nothing major. Let's kill him. What the hell? He disappeared! He disappeared while I was taking him out.
On your toes. More bodies in.
Is it 30 or 60? It's 30 frames. Yeah, definitely my aim is significantly better in this version. I can go for headshots now.
Scavs are still crawling. Clean it up.
I have aim assist turned on,
Bring this target out under fire.
but on the 1S, even with aim assist, I couldn't hit anything. So, yeah, the difference is very noticeable. Definitely a game that should have been skipping last-gen consoles, I think.
Ruby's in, looks out on the balcony.
Gone, reduced to atoms.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's
Let's do the machine gun test.
Gotta be there somewhere.
Okay. Still feels pretty solid. So yeah, good stuff. Way better than the 1S. I say it again. Will you try Lost Judgment on 1S and Series S? We'll see.
Jesus.
No plans yet. Sandra Dorset, is that you?
Got our target. About to find out. Jacking.
Try without aim assist? Yeah, sure. I might. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Come on.
Found the.
I really hope it comes with 2 modes, performance and graphics. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice once we get the next gen patch. I'll be checking that out. Again, for the people that do not know, this is running through backwards compatibility. So it's not taking full advantage of the hardware. But at the same time, yeah, it looks a little bit better. Well, Jackie doesn't have a shadow for some reason. So it looks similar to the One S, but on a higher resolution. Way higher resolution. Yeah, the difference is literally night and day between the One S and this one. Yeah, sure. Sure, sir. Also, the textures load way quicker as well.
5 steps back. Now.
Okay, nice. Well, I'll see myself out. Come on, Jackie. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm not even waiting for the medical team. I'm speedrunning.
Good work.
Yeah, God of War 4 coming to PC. Yeah. I made a... I published something yesterday talking about it. Great news.
Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Here he comes. The one and only.
Hey, with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna
Okay,
look for
there
me?
we go.
Won't leave you hanging, Jack.
Alright, nice. I finished recording. I won't do any more lossless footage. I had enough.
Thank you.
Let me see if there's an FOB slider. Yeah, no FOB slider. I mean, it makes sense. It's a console game, but still. On a first-person game would have been nice. Oh well, what can you do? Load game. The Ripper Dog. Now refund? I cannot. I wish I could. But I made so much content with Cyberpunk that I'm fine with no refunds on this one. I mean, I played more than 2 hours, so no refund for me, I guess. There we go, dead. So yeah, it feels pretty solid on the One S actually. On the One S. On the Series S. On the One S, it's dreadful. On the Series S, it's okay. It looks like 1080p, at least for my eyes. Sometimes it looks a little bit over 1080p, but that could be human error. So yeah, graphically looks like medium settings to me. But again, that's just how I see it. Maybe it's closer to something higher or lower, who knows. I'm not looking at them side by side today. Jackie,
Ah, there you are.
we got a job to do.
Mention something.
Okay, well, I'm getting shot by the police. Let's talk.
Remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both.
Xbox One S was liquid. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you couldn't even read the text.
Thought
Anyone know what's different between Series S and X? The Series X is way more powerful on the GPU side. But on the CPU at least they have the same thing. So yeah.
this is it. So what?
Yeah, sure. Skip. Personally, have you finished playing this game? No. Most games I do not finish. Too many games, really. And I'm not super into RPGs. And honestly, this one doesn't call my attention. From the very beginning, it didn't call my attention. I was only interested for the graphics, really.
Top-notch work Miguel did.
So yeah,
Rides like it looks.
I mean,
Factory.
I wasn't going to finish it, really.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's go.
Feel this factory new ride.
But yeah, it's not bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. On the Series S, I mean. On the One S, well. Good luck.
First stop. Ripper Dog.
The Ripper Dog.
What you got? Easy on the gas, eh? I just ate.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh,
Have you completed Red Dead 2? Yes, I did. It took forever for Red Dead Redemption 2 to be finished. That game is so long, it's ridiculous. I hate that that game forces you to walk in so many instances. Okay, at least the police now is chasing me. Before I could just drive away and they couldn't chase me. That's a nice change of pace. Yeah, so far so good, really. Not bad. Feels like solid 30 with some drops every once in a while. Did you like The Witcher 3? Yeah, I finished all the Witcher games, loved them all. I think my favorite is probably Witcher 2. Well, no, actually Witcher 3, after playing those expansions, became my favorite. Then it comes Witcher 2 and then Witcher 1. Still, I cannot believe that the same company that made Witcher 3 made Cyberpunk. I'm blown away. In a bad way. Oh yeah, auto-aim. Forgot about that. Give me one sec. Aim assist. How do I disable it? There we go. No aim assist. There we go. No aim assist. Okay, not so bad. Could be worse. Yeah, pretty easy. On the 1S, no chance to do that. Let's see, that inventory. There we go. Machine gun. Yeah, it feels pretty smooth. Do we need to play Witcher in order 1, 2, 3, or we can directly play Witcher 3? I mean, Witcher 3, I think you can play it on itself, but you'll miss a lot of details if you don't play Witcher 2 before it. I would say Witcher 1, you can skip it, but I wouldn't skip Witcher 2. The thing with Witcher 2 though, it feels pretty dated on the combat side, especially in comparison to Witcher 3, so I would see a recap of Witcher 2 and then play Witcher 3. That would be my advice. So yeah, hopefully if they make another game, it won't be a mess, technically speaking. So yeah guys, that's my look at the Series S and the 1S. In 10 months, well, the 1S at least it doesn't drop below 20 frames now. At least not in the parts that I played. It probably does in certain sections. So yeah, on the 1S, do not even play it on the 1S. It's complete garbage on the 1S. I mean, it's below 900p clearly. It drops below 30 frames. Frame times are super uneven. And on the Series S, at least it feels like 1080p. At least to my eyes, it looks like 1080p. Feels like solid 30 frames. Although where there are explosions, it can drop. But it's a very tiny thing. I don't really notice it much. So yeah. Again, CD Projekt Red just told us that the next gen version is coming next year. So once the next gen version comes out, we're going to be checking it out and comparing it to this one. This is basically Xbox One code on Series S. So yeah, in the future we should be getting a better version, which hopefully has 60 frames, higher resolutions, whatever. And hopefully the game is better by then. So yeah guys, thank you so much. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading performance testing because I have to do it separately. But yeah, that's it for today. And thank you so much Sangeet Cat3, sorry if I messed that up, for becoming an awesome supporter 2.0, the second tier of members. Thank you so much man, I hope you enjoyed the icon next to your name and the emojis that come with it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I'll see you next time. Thanks guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you. See you next time. Love you all. Thanks for watching. And see you next patch. See you next patch. That's kind of my thing with Cyberpunk. See you next patch. Thanks to you guys.